We will not be talking about USA soccer today.
What up, everybody, and welcome to the Scotty and Stowe Show. I am Scotty,
Hello, STO Stowe. How's it going?
and we are sponsored by the Good Time Tavern of Livermore, California, 125 North Livermore Avenue, Livermore, California.
It's a good avenue.
It's a good avenue. It's not really on Livermore Avenue. It's more of a side street service road of Livermore Avenue, but
Oh yeah, we're sneaky for sure.
we're sneaky for sure. How's Stowe?
I'm pretty stoked, and everyone stick around. I will explain why. We got Giants, Dodgers, we got NHL, we've got some NASCAR to talk about. But honestly, I think we just have to start with the NBA Finals and
Sure, let's start there.
something that's hella cool.
The Indiana Pacers, man. They are the comeback kids, man. I,
Sheesh.
I don't even understand it. I'm I'm still in shock over the first game with the Knicks, so I haven't gotten over that one. So, and the ball going straight up in the air after in the back of the rim and then going in and then like what the fuck?
I do like reliving those memories. I'll be honest. I do like that. And Halliburton made you relive it again in game one, stealing the game at OKC. I mean, basically, OKC had that game one. It was in control, but in the back
Um,
of everyone's minds,
you know what? In the back of everyone's mind is this Indiana Pacers twice against Cleveland, I think. I think twice against the
you're just
Knicks.
waiting for that one like 11-point barrage that brings it down from wherever it was to super close. And now you're nervous. And Indiana just has this way of capitalizing.
For sh- uh, you know what? That when
I mean,
Indiana smells
stat
blood
of
in
the
the
week,
water.
stat of the week for me, Halliburton has made 13 of 15 game-winning shots throughout this whole year. I mean, is that me or is that just an insane number of hitting? That's better than Jordan,
Better
I would
than
have.
Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan hit probably 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 maybe. But yeah, to hit 13 out of 15 is unreal.
And to believe that one of those ones hit the back of the rim and went straight up in the air like 200 feet and then went straight back down through the hoop. I don't even know. Did they even look at that under video to make sure that went through the hoop? I don't
Oh,
know.
they did, and they used an '80s filter, and Jesus was bringing the ball down into the
And
hoop.
he was settling it into it because
Yeah,
Jesus hates the Knicks,
because Jesus hates the Knicks apparently.
especially Tom Thibodeau.
Nice. All right. So my question to you, obviously they stole game one in OKC. OKC came back and delivered a nice little fucking body blow. You
Throttled
know,
him.
SGA was on point all day long. Please, Benedict Mathorian, get
Holmgren was
better
on
at
point
defense.
all game long. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So my question is, who has the momentum going back to Indiana after splitting the first two? I mean, the team that stole one or the team that seemed to be the obvious better team in game two? And remember, all these little
I wanted
players on the exterior, they play better at home.
I want to tell you that the Oklahoma City Thunder are the better team, and what you saw in the second game is what the series should kind of be like. They're dominating. They're really a dominating force when it comes to playing basketball right now.
Right? Not even getting their best from Jalen Williams right now either. I'm
Right,
disappointed in him.
he's been shut down. Like that guy's going to score 32. That guy's definitely the Scottie Pippen to the Michael Jordan on the OKC. He could be his own Michael Jordan on the Charlotte Hornets if he wanted to.
Yeah.
But man, Indiana once again has stolen a game when they shouldn't have stole it. And I think anytime this season so far through the playoffs, if you give Indiana one of those ones they shouldn't have gotten, they haven't squandered that and they have won that series. So now I'm kind of like, I thought OKC was going to roll them 5-1. Maybe they still do. Maybe it's still 5-1. Maybe OKC is the team they've been all year long. Maybe. But once again, Indiana stole game.
Yeah,
The
they've got to
comeback
go to the
game
field house. Not easy.
did it to Cleveland. And see, this is what if Indiana, this will be a tell. If Indiana goes back in game 3 and handles business, then we got something to talk about because this
Uh,
series has
let's a pendulum.
changed completely. It will be. If Indiana goes in there and handles them, then you're doing this. They did that. That's what they did to Cleveland. That's what you know what I mean? So it's like, uh-oh. Cleveland was the best team all season, stole one on a shocker.
Yeah.
And
No,
then,
I'm feeling pretty smart right now, you know. OKC in 7, it seems very likely since Indiana spoiled one of their home games. I like it. I think it's still in a long and exciting series yet to come.
oh, I believe so. But well, game 3 will be the tell. I
Right?
mean,
Does OKC ride the momentum, or does the field house in Indiana just, push the
yeah.
little Indiana reserves over the top? McConnell comes in, has a good game. Neesmith has a good game. Benedict Victorian makes a shot for Christ's sake. That's more likely to happen in the field house. So yeah, I give Indiana a good chance to split these two as well. Go 2-2 back to OKC.
Or does Indiana win the first one and OKC feels the pressure and they
That
go down 3-1?
would be sick. I would want that to happen. Let's put OKC's back against the wall for once. They've never been there.
3-1 going back to OKC. What what a game 4 we will or game 5 we will experience.
Oh yeah, we got some good games coming up. I love it. I love it.
Yes. I guess if we're going to move on to the next topic, NASCAR would be the next best sport of the week in my mind. Michigan is one of the anybody who's a NASCAR fan loves Michigan.
I
That
love
is
Michigan.
one of
I'm
the
not even a NASCAR fan. I love the banking. They got the
206 miles is the
yeah.
average.
Michigan's cool,
4 wide,
right? Yeah, all sorts of
people
different
squirrely,
lanes
cars all over the place, not a lot of wrecks. Just a
somehow.
lot of good, when this was a race of fuel mileage. This was I
Ooh,
think we're going to
strategy race.
go I think we're going to go 52 without a yellow flag. What do you think? I think I'm going to get the best fuel mileage. And Denny Hamlin, who congratulations to Denny Hamlin for winning the race. But somehow Denny Hamlin figured out a way to where he could keep real good speed and not use much gas. And in the end, that's what won it because everybody else had to control. Everybody else had to like, okay, you can make it, but you can only go 199 miles an hour. And and in Denny's ear, he heard you can make it and you can go 206 miles an hour. And if you can go 206 miles an hour and make it, and everybody else has to go 202 miles an hour so they can get close to making it,
Right. He figured that spot on the pedal where you get that the most miles
somewhere
per
in the
gallon on their little car thingy.
perfect. Yeah. So Denny Hamlin was able to just keep it pretty much wide open and he had half a lap of extra fuel. And I just hoped more people ran out of fuel and Tyler Reddick just got better position, but only one ran out of fuel. Hoskovar did wreck, which he's a Michigan boy, so a lot of people in Michigan were quite
Just,
sad. But for you and I, we don't need Hoskovar to take a victory.
no host of our ever, please.
No Hoskovar for 12 more races. Um, but no, Denny Hamlin dominated. I mean, didn't dominate. William Byron pretty much dominated the race, but when you go 52 without a yellow flag, I hope you got good gas mileage because if somebody decides not to stop, a la Lightning McQueen,
There
then
you go.
yeah, then you got to kind of just hope you got good gas mileage because Denny Hamlin was Lightning McQueen on Sunday. He did not stop. He ran a full race with no fuel. And or on one tank of fuel in the end and won that race. So, good job, Mr. Busher. That's got to help
Hey,
you in
my
points.
guy finally did something.
Hamlin takes the win and you get second place with
Bunch of points.
a bunch of points because you won the first stage. So you got the 10 in the first.
I
And then
like
you
it. I
took
like it.
second and Denny Hamlin won. So yeah, I unhappy
No first
once.
time winners. Points for me. I'm happy. Let's go to Mexico City, baby.
Let's go. I'm excited because Reddick is Well, it's a road course, and Reddick is,
You know what's hilarious? I've been able to look up past winners in all the NASCAR races and for this entire year. And this one's in Mexico City, and there's zero listings in Wikipedia. There's zero listings on the on the other site that I've been checking out.
somebody had to have won it last year. We've done
Somebody
Mexico,
won it, but
huh?
Trump won't let us see it.
Trump won't let us see it. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to ask Siri once this show's over, because I swear to God,
Siri might know. Siri probably knows. My computer didn't.
Kyle Larson, maybe. I don't know. Somebody won that race last year. We went to Mexico City last year. So
Nice. It was one of the Avengers, according to my Wikipedia.
I hope it was Thor.
I bet it was a Mexican guy.
Hmm. Oh, Macho. What we got? NHL?
Oh, yes. Oh,
How
man.
am I looking?
How are you looking? Honestly, the whole series is looking pretty insane. We kind of nailed this one also. It's been a one overtime game won by Edmonton, a two overtime game won by Brad Marchand and the Florida Panthers. And then last game, you guys put up a 6-1 stomping at home. So
Nice.
yes, the tide is kind of trending Florida Panthers way over the Oilers way.
Man, ever since I've become a Florida Panthers fan, I am almost a two-time NHL champion. I mean, it's unbelievable. I wish I cared more about hockey, so I would be like, wow, I've won fucking almost two. You know what I mean?
Super
Like,
exciting.
yeah,
Definitely.
super exciting for me if I was like, I should just get the tattoo this year.
Might
What's
as
that
well.
Panther for? Florida Panther fan? Dude, two in a row, huh? Yeah, two in a row.
Nice. Then we'll put a ticker below it for how many games of the Panthers you've seen, and we'll start at zero.
Zero. We'll start there right at zero. What's that? That's how many games I've watched.
My Panther ticker.
That's my Panther team. When I get the one, we get to add a mark.
Nice.
That'd be
Yeah,
sick.
no, I mean, they took advantage. Edmonton had lack of discipline in game three. I mean, 14 penalties.
Oh,
They got in all sorts of fights when they shouldn't have. Brad Marchand and Sam Bennett have been amazing. Sam Bennett MVP, by the way. Sam Reinhart finally got his first goal. So now that the Samboni machine is rolling, I find it hard to believe that Edmonton's going to come back and win this. But we got Connor McDavid. We never know.
we got the kid, man. Yeah.
They do. They do. So
They
yeah,
got the
Florida's
kid, man. They got the man, right? They got the next great scorer, assist man. Like
the current greatest scorer, last year's best scorer.
this,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, they got the man, man. If
That's
you have
right.
the
Huh?
man, you always got a chance.
As Ovechkin will tell you, though, it doesn't guarantee you anything.
No, not a goddamn thing. What's how
Not a
much how
goddamn.
many does he have?
Solo uno.
Oh no.
Yeah, sí, uno.
So this might not be McDavid's.
I
You
mean,
know,
he's got the team. He's got a hot goalie. If he doesn't get it this year, yeah, probably next year. We'll put him in the mix. That team's going to be kind
right?
of like the
Because
Penguins of old, man. They're going to make the playoffs 14 straight years. Always have a chance. They'll get one.
yeah, because I mean, Florida's not going to go back to back to back.
Oh, well, they are cheating like all the salary caps and stuff. I hear there's fans out there that are pissed. They bring people off the IR just for the playoffs. They're very sneaky, these Panthers. But so yeah,
What we do?
if anyone can circumvent the old salary cap and do it for 3 straight years, it's those sneaky fuckers right there.
Nice. All right, let's do that then.
All right, let's do it.
You're excited about Giants?
I am. We haven't lost since we lost to the Padres last Tuesday. That's a whole week of wins. And if you have not been paying attention, they have won 6 in a row, all
Yeah,
by
I know
one run,
that.
all by one run, every single game. And I've got a weird stat. This isn't current anymore. This is our 7 game homestand. All 7 games were decided by one run. San Diego beat us by one the first two, and then we won ever since. But yeah, no, just exciting. Elliot Ramos is a real deal. Our bullpen and starting pitching are amazing. It's an exciting time. And somehow we're playing on the best baseball of ever, and we're still behind the shitty Dodgers who have no pitchers. Even Clayton Kershaw got a win the other day. I'm mad. You go.
Well, hold on here. Let me listen. Now that you're putting all this magical defense and pitching together, will you go jump run a trade now? Will you make a move? Will you go, we just need a hitter, man? Is it possible you go for your Barry Bonds moment right now?
I mean, I don't think he's out there, via trade. It's not like anyone's going to trade Otani or Soto or Aaron Judge right now. And other than those three, like, what are you really going to do? I mean, we got Wilmer Flores, fifth most RBIs in the league. The kid's a monster. Won the game today with an infield single, speed to boot.
You don't think you could get the other guy, Schwarber?
Uh, yeah, sure. I mean, right now you don't want to mess with chemistry. If we need anything, we probably need a lefty reliever. And sure, I mean, we could use a guy that could hit a home run in
I
the
heard
clutch.
Clayton Kershaw is a hell of a reliever. He's left-handed.
Have fun with him. Got like a 12 ERA over the last 3 years. Why do we want that guy?
I don't even know why we still have that guy. I keep wondering why he's just not a pitching coach yet or a Christian boy camp
Hold
instructor.
on.
I'm just saying.
He's holding on, man. He hates his wife, probably. I don't know.
No, I don't think he hates anything. I just think he really loves baseball. And I don't know
Hmm.
what to do about this because it's time for him to move on. We brought back Walker Bueller.
Did you really?
Yeah, we traded him back. So
From
I think that
Boston,
was a
right?
good move by us because we have been struggling at pitching.
Right? Yeah, your pitching's not good.
And we have spent more money than anybody in the last 2 years on pitching with Glasnow and the Decky chicken fucking son of a chicken mother.
Those guys are all just chilling on a beach somewhere, drinking
I don't know
margaritas.
what these guys are doing. Do they have gambling problems? I know the other one did, but he seemed to get past it. I mean, let's figure it out here. I don't know what the problem is. I don't understand.
Not
Too many
Freddie
hot
Freeman, I know
women
that.
in LA. Maybe it's all the border crossing. I don't, maybe, I know
I mean, their city is on fire.
it's on
Maybe
fire. This
maybe the
city
pitchers
on
are throwing
fire.
water balloons or something. I don't know.
Maybe we should send them water balloons.
Yeah, well, you would hope we send them more pitching somehow, but that's all
No,
right.
you already sent us a picture. I don't think that helped us.
Hey, Michael Conforto, he won you a game the other day. He's the outfielder you signed for nothing from us.
What's the picture we got from you, Blake? What? Blake out of
Oh,
what?
Snell. Yeah, he only plays for 2 months a year. That's fine. As long as you have him for September, you're okay.
Is he on pace for September? Oh,
I mean, not if he's on fire like the rest of the city, but maybe.
not my city. I just like the baseball team.
Yeah,
My city,
fair enough. Fair enough.
my city is the home of the Good Time Tavern in Livermore, California.
Wherever good times is, that's where we are.
That's
That's
where
the
we
good
are.
time nation.
Listen, we got many games to go. I think the A's still have an opportunity to get back into what we said.
Oof.
Oof.
According to my little chart here, they're still
It's
doing really bad.
impossible now.
Yeah,
According
that's
to my
pretty
little
rough.
chart, I've put him on the
Yeah.
back of the son of a bitch.
Toronto's hot. The Mets are hot. Giants are creeping.
Dodgers are pretty stale. I mean, the pitching's been so bad. What do you
Yeah,
do?
they've been splitting series. They lost 2 out of 3 to the Cardinals. They're 1-1 with the Padres now. Yeah, they're just kind of at 500-ish the last couple
Yeah,
weeks.
kind of boring.
I like boring for LA. That's good.
Yeah, kind of not
Somehow
exciting.
you'll be
Not
the
not.
only 106 win boring team in baseball.
Yep, that'll work for me. Get to the playoffs. Blake Snell will come in like a thoroughbred and we'll win the whole fucking thing.
Throw 6 shutout, pitch
Throw
perfect innings.
six.
Yeah,
Yeah, right. He'll pitch 7 games perfect. I'm like,
yeah,
damn.
yeah. Guy's a dick.
All right.
Yeah, fuck Blake Snell.
Everybody else will catch wind of it. They'll all get charged up. Otani will start pitching by then. He'll have
Ooh.
6
He threw
complete
41
games.
pitches today.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll
Post
take.
All-Star break possibilities for Mr. Otani.
Well, I mean, unless the Dodgers just destroy pitching, let's hope Otani comes back half the man he was once before.
Yeah, that'll be annoying if you guys just kind of scratch your way into the playoffs. Then Otani's like, yeah, I'm ready. Him and Snell just pitched
Like
every
Snell
other
and
game.
Otani go out there and
Fucking perfect game, everybody.
undefeated in the whole playoff World Series thing
Yeah,
once.
that'd be annoying. All
That
right.
would be
Hopefully,
funny.
because we thought of it, it won't happen. But
Otani hits 12 home runs. Wow, perfectly pitching.
All right, we're not just dreaming right now. We're just doing a show, right?
Yeah, we're just doing a show. And that's just what we are predicting.
That's what you're predicting.
That's what I'm
I'm
predicting.
predicting another UCL, maybe the other arm.
I don't think he's allowed to slide anymore. But
True. True,
whatever.
true.
Listen, before we end this with performers of the week and that, I'd like to shout out the Pittsburgh Steelers for taking the
Boo.
now married Alawaska Waska, whatever the fuck that guy does, drug wise, King, uh, and signing Aaron Rodgers. Good
You know
deal.
what?
1 year,
Married man,
13
maybe you
million.
settle down.
Hey man, marriage settles you down.
They can.
It can. He could have a
But
kid.
it won't make you a good quarterback again. Sorry, Aaron Rodgers. Blah.
I think he's lost a couple of steps. I think last year, I mean, they still threw for 3,700 yards last year. I mean,
As the
11 interceptions
29th
is,
ranked quarterback in the league.
huh?
As the 29th ranked quarterback in the league.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, he was 30th in completions, 28th in QBR, 31st in yards per throw. Yeah, he was bad last year. Just bad. He was right there with who's our boy from Tennessee, Will Levis. They
Will
were they were they were
Levy.
neck and neck.
Did the Steelers improve their offensive line? I mean, it's when you're bringing in a 40 fucking odd year old quarterback. How's the offensive line on the Steelers? You got the inside track on that.
I mean, it's improved over 2 years ago, but a lot of the guys are still young and they're expecting second year leaps. So possibly good, or maybe just average again.
This would have been a point where we said take Tyler Lindenbaum 3 years ago. This would have been Aaron Rodgers would have been sweet at this
Perfect
present moment.
Lindenbaum pick, totally.
Perfect. The Lindenbaum Aaron Rodgers connect would have been golden.
Brilliant. Yeah,
But
would have been
no,
brilliant.
Kenny Pickett's a Eagle or a Brown. He's a Cleveland Brown now. I mean that guy got drafted instead of Tyler Lindenbaum, which we said the Steelers should take Tyler Lindenbaum. Whatever.
Yeah, we'll get
Uh,
someone to edit all our videos once and show all the stuff that we said right. It'd be so cool.
that would be
Or
the
maybe
coolest.
we could probably get AI to do it soon.
We probably could actually.
Yeah,
Probably
find
get
out all the
AI to
stuff.
do it now. Just
Find
go
out all the
through.
stuff where we were right and make a compilation about it.
That'd be sick.
That'd be sick, right?
That would be sick.
All right, I'll look see if I got a free app that does that.
Make sure it's a free app.
Yeah, I know.
Um, yeah, I don't know. So good luck to the Steelers. Like I said, it's a 1 year deal. I don't believe he
Yeah,
can damage you
I
too
hope.
bad.
Oh, I got a question. Have the Steelers still been on that above 500 thing for the last Tomlin ever? So if Aaron
Yeah,
Rodgers makes the Steelers finish below 500, one of the funniest things ever.
I'm now hoping we've called that. I'm hoping that's
Yeah,
part of the
that's a call. That's a
conversation
call and a hope at the
and
same
a hope
time.
at the same time. That is, the Steelers have to play. This is kind of funny, but like in the middle of the year, the Steelers have to play first of all, Aaron Rodgers' child, the Chicago Bears, and the Green Bay Packers 2 weeks later. And it's possible that the Bears and the Packers eliminate the Pittsburgh Steelers from any happiness. Could you see the Bears when he goes to the Steelers?
That's a cool schedule thing. Yeah, I
That
like
is
that.
cool, right? For Aaron Rodgers to have to play the Bears and then the Packers and possibly going 0-2 or going 2-0. But I don't know what Aaron's going to do. I don't know what
Not
the
that.
Packers or the Bears are going to do, but the Bears are in a better place than they've ever been. And I know that the Bears fans really would like to beat the shit out of Aaron Rodgers. I know
One
this.
time. Just one time.
And just one time. And Ben Johnson is there to make the Bears fans happy. You know, Ben's going to take that as a personal kind of thing. I'm the coach of this team now. Aaron Rodgers is not beating the Bears when I'm the coach.
I would hope
So
not.
Ben Johnson's going to take it personal. And I'm pretty sure the Packers are going to take it pretty fucking personal.
Lovely. No, that's exciting. I mean, that's
I
good
think
as
it
you can
is.
get for early season chaos. That's brilliant.
Yeah, this is like week 8, week 6, week 8, week 10. I think week 8 is one of the games. So whichever side of it is.
Oh,
The
right.
Bears, I believe, is the game 2 games before. Or it's like Bears, somebody else, Packers.
All right. Not as exciting. He probably won't even have a job by then, so that's fine.
I don't think Mason Rudolph or Randolph or whatever the god's name is. I don't, or even Will Howard, who I said the Steelers should draft, and they did.
Yep. And he will start by week, whatever that is, 8.
No, no. I think if the season's really bad,
How old's
then
Will Howard? He's like one of those 23-year-old transfer from Kansas State all over the place guys. He's probably, you know, probably way better than Aaron Rodgers at this point.
well, probably not better, not way better than Aaron Rodgers. He's definitely younger than Aaron Rodgers, and if he can learn the game,
Fair, fair, fair.
he could take Aaron Rodgers' spot maybe by week 15, 16. If the Steelers aren't going to make the playoffs and the Steelers are just like, hey, Aaron, it's time to sit it down. You're married now. Go have some kids.
Nice. I'm going the other route. Tomlin puts Howard in week 5.
Week 5, Aaron Rodgers put to the bench. That guy should have retired.
Salary donated charity.
Right. So they just did that on their own.
It was in the contract somehow.
It's in the
They caught him
contract
when he
somehow.
was ayahuasca.
If we bench you by week 5, we donate all your money to the Shriners.
Right? His ego was like, well, that'll never happen. I'll sign that.
I'll sign that. I'm Aaron Rodgers.
I know.
Okay.
Nice.
I like
All
it.
right. Yeah, that was good. Good NFL stuff. We're always excited about NFL stuff.
Yeah, I thought it should be mentioned. I know we were going to not really talk about NFL, but I thought, listen, I think we could dig at Aaron Rodgers a little bit here. Let's do it.
Right. Plus, we hadn't anyway, so it's good.
Yeah. All right. Well, next topic, performer of the week.
I was hoping to do Carolina baseball back to back, but they got beat by the Arizona Wildcats. So I will go on to USA's own Coco Gauff winning the French Open over the number 1 rated Arena Sabalenka. And Sabalenka was a little bitch and losing, and Coco said, I don't care. I just beat your ass. And so Coco joins a list of Americans like Chris Everett, both Williams sisters, and Tracy Austin, who was fantastic before she was brutally murdered at age 21.
Jesus Christ. Shout out Tracy Austin for being totally magical before 21.
Yeah.
That's yeah, go Coco Golf. That's great.
Yeah, no, she's progressing very well. 21
Yeah.
years old, 2 majors in the last year. I'm loving the progress. It's been a million years since we've had anyone good in tennis in the USA. Our guys still
Well, we
suck,
had
by the way.
Serena Williams for all those years.
Right, but she got boring after the first 10.
She got boring because you just got sick of watching her win or
Yeah,
dominate.
because she just beat the piss out of people, and it
All
wasn't even
right.
fair.
So you're just looking for a younger, hopeful, just not older dominator. Nice.
I mean, like I said, dominating was awesome, but after 10 years, it's like, remember when USA basketball let the college kids come back in and play in the Olympics every once
You
in a
got
while?
excited?
No, well, yeah, it was, because we just beat the piss out of the world for 10 straight years. It's like, all right, let's give him a shot.
Nice. Let's give him a shot. So
Now
Coco
with Coco,
Golf.
the world's got a shot, but she's up and coming, and I like her style.
Nice. Well, I like it too. We need to continue our dominance in women's tennis. So we'll never dominate in men's tennis because we really Andre Agassi,
Ooh, we were good at yelling at people though. Jimmy Connors,
Jimmy Connors, McElroy. He yelled
McEnroe.
well. He was a good yeller.
We were definitely the most pissed off
Yeah, Agassi,
tennis
was he a
player.
yeller? Yeah, Agassi could yell, but he was also a really happy guy too.
He was kind of more MC Pissy Pants when he did bad. He was like, "Oh, Nike's gonna not give me another bright yellow shirt."
No, he did well in advertising, I believe.
Oh yeah, I bought a pair of his shoes. Pretty sure.
Yeah, no, Agassi did well money wise. He had to have, and he married Steffi Graf, right? So they're doing fine. They probably got 2 tennis playing kids.
Right.
Yeah.
Just waiting on them to bankroll in a little bit.
Right? They're fine.
Right on.
All
Who you
right.
got for
Well, you know
performance?
what? Listen, I know we said tennis is the Open this week.
You know it is the
Well,
U.S.
let's
Open
make
of
sure we
golf.
don't blow it this time during the show and say we don't know when the next major golf tournament is, and then on fucking Thursday it started.
Like
Holy
actually, they
shit,
were
man! Like it was in front of us, like the
right.
next 2 days away.
We should just do some shorts about all the stuff we messed up on. Maybe people go back and like want to watch it because it's hilarious when we mess up. I don't
Well, I'd prefer we stopped. But
know. All
listen,
right, so
let's
we
go
got
with
it
this.
right. Yeah.
Hey, Rory's playing poor in practice, but that only means great in the rounds. You think?
Well, we played poor in regular shit last week, so I mean that's poor in both areas. But so no, I'm more interested. This is Oakmont. This is the longest fairways, the fastest greens, the deepest bunkers, the longest rough. I mean, this is players versus the course. I mean, whoever survives, last man standing. That's what happens at Oakmont, and that's why I love this course. I love seeing people suffer. We're gonna see grown PGA money making guys just cry, pretty much.
So you're saying Scotty Scheffler?
I don't really have a prediction. I predict the course wins because, well, if it doesn't rain, the course will win, and no one. I bet no one even finishes under par.
I
If it
like that
doesn't,
kind of round.
if it does rain, we'll see some scores. Yeah, Scotty Scheffler probably. I like John Rahm.
Okay.
Morikawa is always in the hunt.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
No, he's
I'm hoping
not.
he will be. I read an interview say
Someday.
it's going to be really hard. I'm trying not to think about it. I'm like, that's a great attitude, Mr.
So then
Morikawa.
Rory McIlroy is definitely going to be in at the end because it,
It's going to be a good one. This is good.
yeah.
I mean, it's unfortunate. It's rodeo weekend at the Good Time Tavern, 125 North Livermore and Livermore, and Father's Day, and there's soccer games all over the place. It's a busy weekend. I hope the golf doesn't get lost.
It will not get lost in my eyes because after my shift at the Good Time Tavern, 125 North Livermore Avenue, I will have worked postal and that day. So when Father's Day comes, I'm gonna hope the kids wake me up at about, I don't know, noon with maybe a nice breakfast. And
Nice. Have you taught them how to use a grill yet? Because that'd be cool.
No, but Fia's getting really much better at cooking. I wouldn't say, I was gonna say really good, and then I thought to myself, stop, don't say that because you're
Yeah, we're barely really good, and we've
yeah,
been doing it for
right. So we're
35 years.
barely getting by. Oh, did I tell you that I'm gonna be in a barbecue cook-off at a state fair?
Sounds good. You putting your smoking hot chili in there?
I'm gonna represent the Benicia post office as one of the cooks with another man named Paul, and we are going to face off against several other cooks on a stage,
That's
mic'd
sick.
up.
Do you have a venue and date? Because all of our audience probably wants to go and see you live.
I will have to get that, and I will put a short out telling you when. I think it's July 13th at the California State Fair.
Perfect.
And I and Paul will be going up against the rest of the cooks and chefs that have
Well, that's fucking exciting.
it right. I just
Yeah.
I said yes. I'm gonna do it. Why not? I love cooking.
Yeah. For
So
the very least, you might learn something.
yeah, we'll find out where the state fair is gonna be. Maybe you guys come up and watch.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm gonna try to get the kids there, stuff
I'll
like
sign
that.
up for sous chefs.
Metapois boy.
Mirepoix boy. I chop the
Metapois
vegetables.
boy.
That's what I
Metapois
do.
boy. I chop the vegetables.
Right? They sent
Who
the
is
rest of
this?
them back
This
to
is out of Metapois. Is that what you would be? Would you be the Metapois?
I'd be the sous Mirepoix.
Sous Metapois. There you go. So when you're just standing there, people were like, "Who's the dude standing there?" I'd be like, "He's the Sous Metapois." And they'd be like, "I don't even." Okay,
And they'd be
you
like,
guys.
that's not a
I don't
thing.
know if
He lied
anybody
to
else
you.
has one of those.
I just
Oh,
figured I'd get paid more if I had two names.
I'll just call you Metapois boy then.
Nice. Yeah, that sounds better.
Yeah. Who's that? That's Metapois boy. Well, what's he do? He chops stuff.
Chops.
He chops stuff.
Including my finger. See the choppiness?
Ah.
Chopping.
All right. Well, cool. Yeah. So you know what? I guess, I
That's
guess
a pretty
I
good
did
show.
that early. That's what I'm looking forward to
Nice.
is my barbecue cook off at the state fair. That'll be
Sick.
fun. You got any performers of the week there?
Yeah, I already did it. So how about did you have any performers of the week?
Technology. So amazing watching that Michigan race and watching them calculate gas mileage for 36 different drivers every single lap for the last 52 laps, watching where they could go, where they are, what they should do, who's gonna definitely make it, who is not gonna make it. It was unbelievable because 10 years ago, it was just, I don't know, maybe we got enough. We think we
Maybe
looked at it and we think we got it.
it seems full enough.
Seem full, and you know what I mean? Now it's like, nope, you're running. Now you got to slow it down. So really cool to watch that whole.
We can get rid of NASCAR drivers quick with AI. I mean, we don't need them at all.
No,
They
you do because you need the tempers and the attitude. You need the mistakes. That's what makes NASCAR.
true that. Fuck robots. I
Fuck
changed my
robots.
mind.
Change my mind in 1 second.
That's the easy one.
Um,
That's fine.
what are you excited for as of sports next?
Holy shit, Scotty. The golf thing, man. You need
No.
to take a nap. I'm stoked.
I'm Scotty. I
I
do
think
need
that
this.
was it, right? That was it.
Um, the Mexico
Hey,
race in NASCAR.
did we do the NBA yet?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right, you start.
I finished.